Over here you'll find I've got two magazines taken from the barbers. Now I'd say they're a bit raggedy, so that's fine. But in advance of this, what I want to do, because it's only fair, if you were blindfolded, I should be blindfolded. And I'm going to make this what's called test conditions. In other words, this is going to be something that if a scientist was to test me, he would ask, for example, for me to be completely in the dark and not see what's going on. Just to make sure I cannot see what's going on, I'm going to be blindfolded. I'm going to be honest and tell you in advance, once I'm blindfolded, it actually helps me a bit more, because I find when I cut off one of my senses, in fact my sight, I can even concentrate more. And in some respects, I'm going to see, Graham, what you're seeing. So in a few moments' time, I'm going to get the blindfold.
Oh, well, we will.
What I'm going to ask you to do, actually let's just try a different blindfold.
Okay.
A bit of a bigger one, even if anyone wants to take a photograph. Nathan, I want you to first of all confirm this is a blindfold. You cannot see through it, can you?
I cannot see a thing.
It's just as well because Lachlan was pulling faces at you. The one request I would make is this. When I take the blindfold off, please I'll still be here. But as I said, this should help me in the sense of being able to cut off my senses. Okay, so in a few moments' time, what's going to happen is you're going to put this blindfold on me.
Okay.
Okay? And when you put the blindfold on me, what I want you to do, Graham, I want you to go over and choose any magazine that you want. You're going to open up that magazine to any page that you want. So, let's do this. Let's put the blindfold on.
Okay.
And as you do this, Nathan, I get the distinct impression that the first time you use a blindfold. In fact, I shouldn't have said that because now he's cut the blood supply off to my head. But that's all right.
Nice
Okay.
and tight, Nathan.
Big fan
like
of 50
before.
Shades of Grey.
And this is really for Sarah. Sarah, you're getting two for the price of one.
It really is, yeah.
Can everybody in the studio confirm for the listeners back home I cannot see a thing?
Robert cannot see a thing.
Nathan, give me your hand. Is that...
This is my
Nathan has a very sweaty
I have
hand.
a very
Is that-
sweaty hand.
Is that your hand?
That is my hand.
Oh, good, okay. Graham, what I want you to do... Okay,
Yep.
now I've got my bearings. I'm going to be serious for a few moments, that's all right. Graham, I want you to go over and I want you to choose any magazine that you want and pick it up for me.
Okay.
And very important here, Nathan, you confirm, please, I cannot see a thing.
You cannot. Robert cannot see a thing. I tried the
Graham,
thing.
is-
I have a magazine.
No, you can get away from me, though. I don't see anything.
Oh, I don't go away
Because
from
I
it.
sense that you're nearby.
very
And
near.
is that the magazine that you want to use?
Yes, this is a good magazine.
That's interesting. You chose that particular one. Okay, what I want you to do now, I want you to open up that magazine to any page that you want. Now, the only stipulation I would say is this. Whatever word, I want you to choose a word, but please make that word a challenging word. Let's say 7 letters or more. Don't do something generic. So
Okay.
a long word of 7 letters or more, please. I want you to choose that word.
I have opened up the magazine and I'm now looking at a word.
Obviously, you don't tell me that word.
I will not.
And please just give me a couple of seconds till I just get my own bearings, because I'm going to have to try and focus in and see what you're looking at. No, it's very important, Graham. Don't look up at Lachlan and just keep your eyes on
I'm
the
staring
page.
at the word.
That's good. Give me a couple of seconds. It's interesting because what I'm getting at the moment, at this moment in time, this is a long word you've chosen, isn't it?
Yep.
But it's very blurry because the word before that word that you're thinking of happens to be, it's a little short word. In fact, what I'm seeing is it's like a 2-letter word.
Yeah.
And what's jumping out with me is of that 2-letter word, it's just jumping, it's hit me right now, is the letter O. It's like, is the word like O or no or something? That little...
You're on the right track, yeah.
There's an O in it, just the small word. What's that word? It's
Or.
or. That's interesting. Or, because the O just literally hit me in the face. Now I want you to zone in. Actually, can you hold the magazine a bit up close to your face and zone in on that word for me? Zone in. That's good. Now pull it back a little bit because it's a bit blurry. Okay, good. In your mind, and only in your mind, I want you to start spelling that word for me now. Stop. Are you about to stop on the letter S?
Oh, yes.
Oh God!
Think of the word. Keep saying it over and over and over again in your mind for me. In fact, what I want you to do, I want you to imagine that I've walked out of the studio and that this all went wrong and there was no way in the world I could have known the word, and I walked out in a huff and you're shouting back, "Oh, Robert, the word was," don't say it out loud, but shout it in your mind for me now. Thank you. Close up the magazine.
Oh God!
Hundreds of words inside that magazine. You could have chosen any.
Yeah.
The word that you tried to send to me, be honest, and for the listeners in spin 1038, was sportsmanship.
Oh my God!
What?
No!
How?
No!
How?
Thank you.
Oh my
Robert.
God, Robert!
Oh my God.
She's my first name.
Oh my Lord!
I'll actually open it up just to
This is
show.
genius.
1 second.
It just jumped out at me.
That was the word I picked. Or sportsmanship.
That is nuts.
Okay.
Or sportsmanship. There we go.
Goodness gracious, Robert.